So many of us struggle with sleep. We don't get enough of it, it doesn't feel good, and we just feel like crap during the day because of it. So what if I was able to show you how to hack your way into sleeping 8 hours every single night? Well, it's not just a dream, because in this video we are going to go over exactly how to do that. I'm going to be talking about my personal experience with deep sleep. I'm going to share with you the science behind it all and some tips on how to use the device at the end. But first, let's talk about why sleep is so important. Sleep allows our bodies to restore and replenish our energy, which improves our physical performance and mental clarity. When we sleep, our brains process and store memories from the previous day, which helps us to learn and retain information. But most importantly, sleep strengthens our immune system, protecting us from illness and disease. Studies have shown that people who get enough sleep are less likely to develop chronic conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Now that we understand why sleep is so important, let's talk about how much sleep we need. Most adults need around 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. However, some people may require more or less sleep depending on factors such as age, lifestyle, and health. Getting too little or too much sleep can have negative consequences on both our physical and mental well-being. Too little sleep can lead to irritability, difficulty concentrating, and an increased risk of accidents. Too much sleep, on the other hand, can cause feelings of lethargy, depression, and social withdrawal. With that said, here's where I come in. I want to teach you guys how I personally get 8 hours of sleep every single night without having to rely on any medication or supplements. Let me start by telling you about my personal experience with sleep. For years, I struggled with insomnia and would often find myself lying in bed for hours unable to sleep. It was incredibly frustrating and exhausting. Then one day I stumbled upon something that changed everything. I discovered a technique called progressive muscle relaxation, which involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups to induce calmness and relaxation. At first, it took me a bit to learn the technique, but once I mastered it, I was amazed at how quickly and deeply I could sleep. Now I fall asleep within minutes every night and wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. And now for the science behind it all. Our bodies naturally produce melatonin, a hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. As melatonin levels rise, we become drowsy and ready for bed. However, sometimes our daily habits and environment can disrupt this natural rhythm, leading to sleep problems. For example, exposure to bright lights and screens before bed can suppress melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Similarly, consuming caffeine or exercising too close to bedtime can also interfere with our ability to sleep. So if we want to improve our sleep quality, it's important to establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine. This is where the PMR comes in. Progressive muscle relaxation is a technique that helps us relax and calm down by consciously tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in our body. When we tense a muscle, we activate the neurotransmitter glutamate, which stimulates our nervous system. When we relax the muscle, we activate the neurotransmitter GABA, which calms our nervous system. By alternating between these two states, we can gradually reduce muscle tension and promote relaxation throughout the body. This technique has been shown to be effective in reducing anxiety and improving sleep quality in people with insomnia and other sleep disorders. I want to pause here and say that this is not intended to be a replacement for professional advice. If you're struggling with sleep, please consult with a qualified healthcare provider. With that said, there is a new device on the market that helps you get more deep sleep, and it's called the Feel. Okay, now let's continue. So how does the Feel work and how can it help you get better sleep? Well, it's simple. You wear it on your wrist like a watch and it sends gentle pulses to your nerves. These pulses are just mild vibrations, kind of like a cell phone vibrating, but they have a big impact on your body. When you first start using the Feel, you may notice that it causes a tingling sensation in your fingers. This is completely normal, and it means that the device is working and sending signals to your nerves. The Feel works by stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your nervous system that calms your body down. When your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, your body releases neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, which promotes relaxation and calmness by promoting the activity of the parasympathetic nervous system. The Feel creates the perfect condition for falling asleep. It also helps to increase the amount of deep sleep that you get, which is the most restorative type of sleep. And the best part is that you don't need to charge the Feel every night. It only needs to be charged once a week. I know that if I had to charge a sleep tracking device every night, I would probably forget to do it and then the device wouldn't work. So I really like that about the Feel. I've been using the Feel for a few weeks now and I've noticed a huge difference in my sleep quality. I fall asleep faster and I feel more rested when I wake up. My wife has also noticed that I am more relaxed and less stressed, which is great because stress can really affect my sleep. Overall, I highly recommend the Feel to anyone who is struggling to get a good night's sleep. It's a game changer. If you're interested in trying out the Feel for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description below. And if you're wondering how long it takes to ship, they told me that it ships directly from their facility in San Diego and typically takes 2 to 3 business days to arrive once it's shipped. So if you're looking to improve your sleep quality and feel more energized during the day, I encourage you to check it out. Now let's move on to some frequently asked questions about the Feel. Q. Is the Feel right for someone who wants to improve their sleep quality? A. Yes, the Feel is a great option for anyone who wants to improve their sleep quality. Its non-invasive and drug-free approach to sleep enhancement makes it an attractive option for many people. Q. How does the Feel compare to other sleep tracking devices on the market? A. Unlike other sleep tracking devices that mainly collect data, the Feel actually provides a solution to sleep problems by stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system and promoting relaxation. Q. Can the Feel replace medication for sleep disorders? A. While the Feel has shown promise in improving sleep quality, it is not intended to replace medication prescribed for sleep disorders. Users should always consult with their healthcare provider when making decisions about their treatment. Q. What should I do if I'm experiencing discomfort while using the Feel? A. It's important to follow the instructions and recommendations provided by the manufacturer. If you're experiencing discomfort, try adjusting the settings or seek assistance from customer support. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Don't forget to stay tuned for more content. And if you're looking for more ways to improve your sleep quality, check out my video on the best foods for better sleep. Sweet dreams.